Have you ever had your sugar baby show up to your anniversary dinner? My wife Veronica and I were celebrating our 15th anniversary at Le Bernardin, the same restaurant where I'd proposed. She looked stunning in her emerald dress, the one I'd bought her in Paris. We were halfway through the amuse-bouche when I saw her walk in. Destiny, 23 years old, platinum blonde, wearing the Cartier necklace I'd given her last month. My blood went cold. She wasn't supposed to know about this place. Our arrangement was strictly Tuesday afternoons at the Ritz-Carlton, nothing more. But there she was, scanning the room like she belonged there. "Honey, you look pale," Veronica said, reaching across the table. "Are you feeling all right?" Before I could answer, Destiny spotted us. Her face lit up with a smile that made my stomach drop. She started walking over, and I knew my life was about to implode. "Professor Morrison," she called out cheerfully. "What a coincidence." My wife straightened. "One of your students, darling?" "Former student," I managed, standing awkwardly as Destiny approached our table. "I'm Destiny," she said, extending her hand to my wife. "Your husband was my economics professor last year. Changed my life, honestly." Veronica smiled warmly. "How wonderful. He's quite passionate about teaching." "Oh, incredibly passionate," Destiny agreed, her eyes locked on mine. "In fact, I was hoping to run into you, Professor. I have something important to discuss." "I'm sure it can wait until office hours," I said quickly. "Actually, it can't." She pulled out her phone. "It's about those tutoring sessions we've been having. You know, the private ones?" My hands started sweating. Veronica's smile tightened slightly. "I didn't know you still tutored, sweetheart." "Just occasionally," I said, "helping promising students with their careers." "About that," Destiny continued, swiping through her phone. "I wanted to thank you properly for all those gifts. The jewelry, the apartment you've been paying for, the weekly allowance. $3,000 a week is so generous for tutoring." Veronica's face went white. Other diners were starting to stare. "I don't know what game you're playing," I started, but Destiny held up her phone, showing a photo of us together at the Ritz-Carlton. "This was taken last Tuesday," she said calmly, "and this one's from the week before. Oh, and here's the lease agreement you co-signed for my apartment." Veronica stood up slowly, her hands trembling. 15 years, she whispered. 15 years and 2 children. "Mrs. Morrison." "Wait," Destiny said, her entire demeanor suddenly changing. "Please sit down. There's something you need to know." My wife hesitated, then sank back into her chair. Destiny pulled out a folder from her purse. "Your husband isn't my sugar daddy. He's being investigated for embezzlement. I'm Agent Torres with the FBI's Financial Crimes Division." The room spun. "What?" "For the past 3 months, we've been tracking money you've been stealing from the university's endowment fund. Almost $2 million, hidden through fake tutoring payments and scholarship funds. The arrangement was our way of documenting the money trail." She placed a warrant on the table. "The gifts, the apartment, all of it was purchased with stolen funds meant for low-income students' scholarships. We have everything. Bank records, forged documents, even recordings of you bragging about it." I looked at Veronica, whose shock had transformed into rage. "The kids' college funds," she said slowly. "You told me the market was bad, that we had to tighten our budget while you were stealing from students? That's not all," Agent Torres continued. "We found 4 other women you've been paying with university money. Your wife isn't the only one you've been lying to." 2 FBI agents appeared at the restaurant entrance. Torres stood up, smoothing her dress. "Mrs. Morrison, we'll need to review your finances to ensure you weren't complicit. Our forensic accountants will be in touch." As they led me away in handcuffs, past the horrified faces of New York's elite, I heard Veronica's voice cut through the silence. "I want a divorce lawyer here in 20 minutes. The last thing I saw was Agent Torres handing my wife a business card. "The real Destiny was one of the students whose scholarship you stole," she said. "She had to drop out, couldn't afford tuition. She's the one who reported discrepancies in the fund. Your husband destroyed her future for his midlife crisis. 6 months later, I'm serving 12 years in federal prison. Veronica got everything in the divorce, including testifying against me for a reduced settlement. The real Destiny got her scholarship reinstated and graduated with honors. And Agent Torres, she sends me a postcard every year on my anniversary. It just says, 'Passion has consequences.'"